And why would Terry have Elvira's diary for all of these years? Start reading, Finnegan. You'll get the answers to all of your questions. I want to be your friend because I like to know the Max who committed his life to Christ and to know what I missed out on before. Deal. See you later, friend. So my dad and Adaku Denjuma are doing shady work together. Nichelle, just stop asking questions. You know what? Get out. Get out of here, Nichelle. Nichelle? What are you doing here? Why are you not at school? Because I won't be able to focus knowing that I've been wrong about Dad this entire time. Thanks for letting me take a day off for school after I got back. We all want you to get adjusted well. Your mother's right, Maximilian. You came back in such positive spirits. We want you to stay that way. Thank you, No. But you also stated that there was something important you needed to tell us? Yeah, but I don't think you're all gonna like it. What's wrong, Maximilian? Nothing's wrong, Nona. In fact, everything is great. The thing is that I decided not to attend Mass anymore. In fact, I've decided to leave the Catholic Church. Why am I here, Finnegan? Is there something that you'd like to confess to me? Please, I have nothing to hide from you. Are you sure about that, Terry? Did you hear that Max Russo is back from rehab? I did, but how did you find that out, Keith? That doesn't matter. How does Vanessa feel about him being back? What are you going on about, Nichelle? You believe Dad took Elvira's life. Yes, I absolutely do believe it. When Dad got arrested, I couldn't imagine him doing something so terrible to another person. Just like I never expected him to allow you to suffer on the stand like that. If he can be that cold, Mom, then I'm not sure if I should keep standing by his side. What do you mean you're leaving the church, Maximilian? Have you lost your faith just like your brother Benedict? That's not it, Nona. In fact, I gained it when I was in rehab. What I'm trying to explain is that what I was taught growing up didn't fulfill me. But I'm still gonna attend church, it just won't be a Catholic one. Don't tell me that you're attending a Baptist church to impress that Dorval girl. Nona, my decision has nothing to do with Vanessa. What could another church do for you that the Catholic Church can't do? It can help me to know God on a deeper personal level. I don't want to just serve God, Nona. I want to have a relationship with Him. How did you get a hold of that? Terry, you sure seem troubled for someone who has nothing to hide. Enough. It's clear that you read the diary. Now what, Finnegan? Are you gonna charge me? That's up to you. Vanessa and Max settled their differences, especially since Max isn't Catholic anymore and got saved. And you don't think Max is fooling you guys? He might just be saying that to get close to Vanessa. According to what I know, Max made a clear profession of faith, Keith. Vanessa's certain that Max is more concerned about getting closer to Jesus than getting closer to her. But Max overdosed on substances, causing you and Vanessa to find him. You two just forgive him like that? Nichelle, you can still love your father despite all that he's done. Do you still love him? Did you ever love Dad? I fell in love with the man I thought he was. When I found out that man never truly existed, I mourned him. But how could I still love Dad? He's a monster who lied about his part in Elvira Russo's passing. How am I supposed to be sure that he even loves me? Your father is a sick man, but I never doubted his love for you or your brother and sister. I'm not too sure, Mom. Not after Dad lied to me about Elvira and Adaku Denjuma. What business does your father have with Adaku? This is the second time I'm hearing of this. Are you actually telling me that my relationship with God means nothing? Nona, I'm not trying to hurt you at all. What I'm trying to tell you is that everything I've grown up with felt like some sort of checklist. I've been trying to please God this whole time when Jesus paid it all on the cross. I want to follow Jesus, Nona, not the Pope. How exactly do you plan to follow Jesus if you plan to forsake all that you've been taught? Clarice, clearly Max isn't changing his mind. Keeping him in the church isn't something that we can force him to do. Heidi's right, Mom. At least, Max still wants to hold on to some sort of religion and morals. He's almost 18 and it's time for him to choose his own path in life. Do you both hear yourselves? Maybe if you took this seriously, then you two wouldn't have decided to break your vows with whorish behavior. Clarice, now you're just letting your emotions control your tongue. Heidi and Gianni are the parents. Let them worry about Max's future in the church. As for you, I think you need a breath of fresh air. Mom, Dad, thanks for having my back. Always. You know, if you really want to know more about my newfound faith, you two can start going to church with me. And be responsible for your grandmother having a heart attack? I don't think so. But I will try to see if I can help your grandfather in getting her to cool off. Dad, I'm really glad that you're getting along with Mom and allowing her to stay home. I hate to burst your bubble, son, especially after all you've been through. But your mother's stay here is only temporary. And why can't she stay home for good, Dad? How dare you blackmail me after everything you've done to hurt me? This isn't about hurting you, Terry. This is about justice. I didn't help end Dante Russo's life. You did. But you told me that it was up to me whether I get charged or not. What do you want, Finnegan? I could rip out the pages concerning Dante Russo's passing only if you agree to joint custody of our son. You've got to remember exactly why Max overdosed to begin with. Yvette lied on him and it caused Max to be tortured online. In fact, Vanessa and I should be asking Max to forgive us. I don't see him at school today. Maybe he's not man enough to face Yvette or anyone else here. Or maybe he's still adjusting after getting back from rehab. Keeve, why are you so bent on painting Max as some sort of villain? When Dad was in the hospital, Adaku came in to see him. Oh my goodness. Nichelle, are you okay? She didn't threaten me or hurt me, Mom. I should have known that Dad had a dark side then and there. How can I be this stupid? You're not. It's not stupid for you to love your father. You're just someone who is hurt by the father you love. Your mother really hurt me, Max. Dad, to be fair, you hurt Mom too. On top of that, Ben and I hurt both of you. That's different, Max. Your mother and I will always love you and your brother. Does Ben know that? You also hurt him when it came to Quinlan. Dad, I know that you love me and Ben, but you and Mom made vows to stay together for life. Your mother and I also made vows to stay faithful. Well, if you don't love Mom anymore, then I guess it's something I'll have to accept. But if you still love Mom, don't you think you should still be able to give her another chance? This is exactly the sort of behavior I wanted to keep Keeve away from. As a police commissioner, I don't really feel comfortable knowing that my son would be living full-time with a mother who took the life of another person. I bet you're enjoying this. Terry, all of this could have been avoided if you weren't so bent on keeping Keeve away from me. Do we have a deal? You're gonna regret this one day, Finnegan. You'll regret this. I'll take that as a yes. JJ, I'm only concerned about you and Vanessa. Vanessa and I will be fine. Max is a cool guy. Vanessa and I want to know him more. See you later, Keeve. I won't let Max take Vanessa away from me. I won't.